Thank you all for the questions and comments. Keep them rolling. We're going to be a little sporadic here in how we answer the comments, but keep sharing the videos, commenting. I'll answer the questions the best I can. If you don't get to answer your question, email me, mark@worldwidegiantgrowers.com, and I will answer you through an email if somehow I drop the ball. We are human. All right, it's question and answer time. All right, question of the week. We got 4 of them. Got the top 4 questions I thought I'd answer. I did answer them all on the comment page, so if I missed you, go ahead and check out the page. I'm sure I answered under the page. If not, hey, shoot me a message. I am human. All right, 7-shooter, vine trading pattern back run. 7-shooter asks about running a back vine. An actual pumpkin plant has a main vine that goes forward, and it has what I thought used to be part of the main vine when I first started growing pumpkins. Another big vine comes off the back of the crown. We call that the back runner. Now, I've always grown that out and developed vines back there to fill in my back 10 feet because I like to bring my crown in and place it 10 feet so I'm not right on the edge of the garden. Well, now I'm having second thoughts. I'm up in the air with that theory. You can do it, but keep in mind, all that back runner plant, if you don't keep the plant extremely healthy like we discussed before, that back half of that plant come Labor Day is going to be toast, so it won't feed you. So it's kind of, I'm undecided to answer your question, 7-shooter. I'm kind of 50-50 on whether that's a good thing to do or not. I'm going to think about that some more. Maybe we can touch that subject again in the spring. All right, Stuart Banks, do you believe in early start? Stuart Banks asked about starting early. Do I believe in an early start shooting for a June pollination? Well, that is totally based on, I would base that totally on the weather. You'd have to watch the 30-day forecast. 1 year, yes, we're going to have a warm May. In Michigan, it would be a warm May. I'm on board with that. If they're calling for May to be cold and cloudy and nasty, like sometimes we get in Michigan and in the north, then no. I'm not shooting for that. I'd probably hold off and plant later, unless you have the means to give lots of light, because once a plant gets over about 3 foot long, it needs lots of light, and it's hard to maintain that. All right. Trimming tertiaries. All right, a gentleman asked, hey, what's the best way to trim tertiaries? Right here, I'm going to show you. I bought this online. Don't ask me where now. I'd have to go back and look it up. It's like a tree trimmer. It's an adjustable extension pole. This is what I recommend. This was like $70. They're nice. You can find them online, lots of different brands, and you can prune your tertiaries with this. It's the only way to go. Don't go tripping into your plant, busting up leaf stalks, trashing your leaves. Buy you one of these to get those tertiaries that pop up at the end of the season, and you don't want them. All right, number 4. What's the difference between white netting and black netting? Well, the white netting has a better light reflection, and it actually is supposed to give the plants more light than the dark. But the only difference between that I can see is the black ones are more UV protected. You'll probably get more life out of them, I guess, depending on the quality and the money you spend. Ask the manufacturer, hey, is this black UV protected? What kind of life can I expect out of the white and out of your black? Ask questions and make sure at what you're buying, because everything's not always what it seems to be. All right, thank you for your questions. I answered all the comments. Ask again, and I'll do the best I can answer. And in the next video, I'll include some more question and answer time. All right, thank you. Thank you for joining. Please check out our seed store. We have many great seeds on here. As you can see, pumpkin seeds, watermelon, tomato, shirts and hats. Basically, I focus on the seeds today. There's some E-Rise pumpkins, seeds for sale, some great crosses there, smaller pumpkins, and some of my beautiful orange pumpkins. As you scroll down, you'll see there's Clint Dyson with bushel gourd seeds grown in California. Go down, we see Josiah Brandt, some of Josiah Brandt's great crosses he's made. Let's see, we'll keep going. And that's actually to the right there with the whale. That's my 2009 Wallace genetics back in 2014. That seed hasn't been grown much at all. That's the 1768 that grew the 5-foot pumpkin, believe it or not. And that just shows you right there that the male father was the 1065 Kent, which was orange, and the orange from that carried over and made beautiful, beautiful orange pumpkins. But the mama was white and cream. So remember, the seeds you're picking, what you're looking at is only half the equation. All right, and there we go. Jeremy Lindley watermelons, one of my tomatoes. There's to the right another branch seed. Awesome seeds. Check us out, Chris Kent. Watermelon seeds. There's my 2043, my personal best. Please check out our seed page. We'd appreciate it. Share it with your friends. I want to thank you all for checking out our seed page. Please shop there. If you order my seeds on the page, any package that says Mark Clements on it, Mark Clements seeds, you will get my 14-foot sunflower seeds free, along with Dan Fleeser's 127-pound field pumpkin seeds free, included with all my packages. If you buy Josiah Brandt seeds, you are going to get a business card. Josiah Brandt will send you his giant pumpkin business card with his email address on it, and you can email him for free consultations, asking for tips and advice, and he's good with that. So that comes along with buying his seeds. So please shop our page, check out the seeds, and remember, it's not always those biggest pumpkins. Some guys are chasing those biggest pumpkins, those 2,400, those 2,500, the world record seed, and for the most part, those seeds, 2/3 of them don't do that well, maybe even 3/4. If you look at the world record Matthias Williams seed, it didn't do very well. A lot of duds in there. I think the 25, 28 Gettys, I don't know if it had a good seed count at all. I wasn't sure about that one. But a lot of the upper, bigger pumpkins, look at the Joel Holland's 2,300 pounder. It was a North American record. I don't think anything big was grown from that. Anything that was, bigger than Mama. Nothing. So don't overlook those smaller pumpkins. Those pumpkins from 1,300 to 2,000 pounds, 2,100 pounds. There's a lot of great crosses there. Josiah's got some great crosses that you can buy in the page, as do I. Many other people on there that have them. I had one of the Utes from Minnesota. And if you don't know what a Ute is, just go back. It's from an old movie. What is that? My Cousin Vinny. My Cousin Vinny. Watch that movie and you know what a Ute is. But I was talking to a Ute the other day from Minnesota, and the Ute said, well, they thought this 1,300-pound pumpkin was a dud, because why was it only 1,300 pounds? Well, remember, my 1317 Clements grew a 1,947-pound pumpkin. It grew a 1,998 Jutras. Don't judge a pumpkin strictly by what it was that year. There's a lot of variables you don't know about. So remember, try, hey, it's more in your budget to try some seeds, man. Try a 1399 Janowick. Try the McCracken, Alex McCracken seed, the 1795 McCracken. Try those seeds out. Try a Josiah Brandt, some of his 1,700 pounders. Great crosses. The daddy has a huge influence on the seed. You're not going to see that. You have to grow the seed. The seeds have to be grown. You may be the guy that discovers a really hot seed by knocking it out of the park. So remember that. And hey, don't forget, join us on Pinterest. Join us on Instagram. I got a new playlist coming up, Pandemic Gardening playlist. All the videos are in playlist. You got your pumpkin playlist. You got your watermelons. And please join us for a new Pandemic Gardening playlist where we're going to get into carrots, lettuce, indoor gardening. All right, it's getting to be very popular, and I'm trying it myself in my grow room, in the garden tub. So hey, please join us. And remember, keep it a secret, but go tell a friend. Bubba's sharing tips.